Well, Starbucks. And now we're good. Is it done? Oh wow! I'm getting real hungry. Why don't you try it? Okay, now he's a dog apparently.
How is it? You could say he's a hot dog.
I'm done with both of Spain.
Did you like it, Spain?
Very good.
Yay!
Oh wait, I can just do this while I take a siesta.
Isn't your booty supposed to catch sun? There you go.
So let's talk about Anime Midwest. As you could have told from the previous video, I was kind of disappointed that I missed the photo shoot and all the Hetalia panels, but apparently there were 2 Hetalia panels today. 2 of them. And they were like 4 the previous day plus a photo shoot. I'm surprised there was so much Hetalia stuff. I'm glad that it's coming back to life. And it's really amazing. First I was kind of disappointed because I missed all that, but when I got there, we arrived like at exactly 9 o'clock in the morning. We took an Uber there, and there was nobody there, like barely anyone. We saw like about a handful of nerds, and that was it. And it scared me because the lack of nerds at anime convention kind of really scared me. I'm like, oh my gosh, is it closed today? Basically, the reassuring sight of all those nerds outside kind of gives you a calming feeling, and I was kind of like a little nervous. So we waited out until registration opened. And so when registration opened, we were like the first to get our badges, and yeah, there were no lanyards. No lanyards. So good thing us Hetalia cosplayers had giant pockets, so we could just stick these in our pockets. Yeah, then we walked around for a while. We looked to see where the panel rooms were going to be for certain panels. We thought there was only going to be one panel today, and it turns out they were 2, but I'll get to that later. We walked around, and then afterwards we just sat down, maybe checked our street pass, and then we ran into a Prussia. And they were wondering where their panel room was, and so we just came from that panel room, so we showed them back to it. And then we met Prussia's friends, and we met the other people that were running the panel, which was a Hetalia improv panel. And there is all these people in this photo, yeah. Yeah, it was a pretty fun panel, as you saw from some of the videos. I mean, you got to suggest some scenes and stuff. I swear every other scene was something I suggested. Like, I suggest really weird stuff. Like, I'm not sure if I told you about, at Shudokan, we had, there was fanfiction after dark. Basically, you suggested a lot of stuff, and I suggested a lot of stuff. Like, this really weird stuff, like, photosynthesized sexually and stuff, but no, we kept it PG-13, so I just put down photosynthesize, and as you saw from the beginning, cooking stuff over Spain's hot ass. Yeah, all the weird stuff is probably always going to be me. But yeah, yeah. While we were at the panel, Germany invited us to another panel, which I didn't see on the schedule. And so, technically, first she invited me to be on the panel, and then apparently I got disinvited because everyone actually showed up, but I didn't mind. But it was, without Germany, I wouldn't have known that panel existed, and I wouldn't have actually met the people I met today. Yeah, yeah, we got there after the panel got out. We took a bunch of pictures, and another girl kind of dressed as Lithuania gave us a bunch of handmade drawings. Yeah, I think it's really cute. I'm going to hang this up somewhere nice and special. Apparently the voice actor for Austria was there as well, but I didn't get to see him because I did not want to wait in a 3-hour line. Yeah. Also, the entire time we were going around, Latvia and I were handing out, offering up palushkis, or basically Polish pretzels, but with very little salt on them. Yeah, eventually we found someone to eat them all. Yeah, sorry my hair is garbage. It's been in a wig cap all day. Before we went to the panel, we met someone who was Holy Rome and Civitalia, and they kind of showed us where the room was because we didn't know, and that was nice. Then at that other panel, there was trivia and Q&A, and Truth or Dare and stuff, but the trivia was actually, it wasn't Hetalia trivia, it was historical trivia, and it was actually pretty hard questions. I asked a question and got a question right, and I got some Italian candy since I answered an Italy question right. I forget what the question was, though. Afterwards, we saw a Luxembourg and a Seborga cosplayer, and I saw someone I was talking to on Tumblr, but Luxembourg and Seborga were playing the Pocky game, and it was just start your shipping engines. Oh, and there was also a Maripan at the panel, which made me very happy. I also knew a few people there from last year at Anime Midwest, such as the Ukraine, and I was very happy to see some very familiar faces. I saw a lot of other people that I met last year, like not just the Ukraine, but I met a Belarus that I met last year who is now cosplaying 2P America. I found a couple of other people who were at the photo shoot last time, and I was like, oh yeah, I was there last year too. You know, I was the Lithuania that made out with Poland, and they're all like, oh yeah, you were that. Yeah, it's pretty hard to forget that. But afterwards, Latvia and I, or Smallbean, we wanted to meet some Kohais, but we weren't having any luck down there, so we went upstairs, and what do you know? We found some Kohais! We were just about to give up, too. We found a bunch of really amazing people, and we all gathered in a group, and we went to the shops together. The shops, there wasn't really that much. Normally, I really look forward to the shops, but I know Anime Midwest is a lot smaller than Anime Central. We found some buttons, but I tried my best to avoid all buttons as much as possible. I did not get any buttons today. I am proud of myself because I retained my self-control and did not get any buttons. But instead what I did get was, I got 2 more of these things. I already have the Germany and Pyrrha one. So, yeah, I also got another Neko Atsume thing. The one with the 2 tails. It's incredibly soft. Then I got Doitsu Cube. Yeah, I got Doitsu Cube. It'll fit well with my Russian mochi. And then I got something. I got a Ruby mystery thing, and I got Vice. Basically, I was with a Finland, and they got one of those like mystery charm things, and apparently they already got 2 Swedens. And so they're like, I swear to God, if this is another Sweden, and it was another Sweden. So now they have like 3 Sweden charms. How very fitting for Finland. And I also found, this is rather unusual merchandise. I've never seen this before. Screen cleaners, apparently. Germany just looks completely traumatized by the cuckoo clocks. But yeah, I didn't really buy very much. I'm kind of proud of myself. I retained my self-control because I wasn't really paying attention much to the stores because I didn't really care. I was with friends and that was all that mattered. And yeah, I was having a lot of fun. I was going to go to there was a YouTubers meetup, but I was just having so much fun with everyone, I'm just like, screw it. But I saw some people that, I don't know if I would have been in the top or not, because I don't know how many big YouTubers go to Anime Midwest. I think I might have actually been in the middle, because there might be some of the smaller YouTubers, like a few hundred, and then there's probably more of like a few 10, hundreds of thousands. But either that or I'm not sure who like the biggest YouTubers would have been there. I think I would have probably been somewhere in the middle. I also bought this and 2 stickers at a place I bought the England and Russia stickers last time, but I gave the bag to Smallbeam because I know while I'm in college I'm going to miss her birthday. I got Prussia and Romano. They're probably going to join the other two that I have on here. But after that, after we went through all the panels and stuff, our group just kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and it was kind of a little overwhelming because we had so many people. So it was like a huge army. I mean, so we're just recruiting all the Hetalia cosplayers we could find, and we were taking pictures and everything. And then we went to downstairs area. We went to go get free ramen. And apparently there's free ramen there, and that was nice because I probably would have forgotten to eat otherwise. And yeah, it was, we just sat down and we talked, and I got to know some amazing new friends. Yeah, basically throughout the whole shop things, everyone was like, I had my Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth flag, and I'm like, everyone, follow what's left of my pride. Pretty much just talk. I found some more Eurovision nerds, which makes me very happy. Now we're thinking about like planning a panel and stuff, and I'm actually talking about actually getting together with these people in the future, and it was it just makes me really excited. I think I might get together with one this weekend since I'm going up to Michigan, and I found out one person lives about 17 minutes away from the house I have up there. But I'm surprised about the amount of fans, not just people that are just taking our pictures. No, I expected that because we're rare characters, especially since I had a Latvia with me. But I'm surprised. No one came up to me and said, "Oh my gosh, it's Hedefax." But except one person technically, but they were just someone I met on Tumblr. They weren't originally one of my fans, but once I like told people that who I was, they're like, "Oh my gosh, I already follow you." I remember I told someone they're like, "Wait, you're Hedefax?" I'm like, "Yeah," and they're like bowed, and I'm just like, "Okay, wow." Like my face got all red, and it was just, and I remember one of the people like texted me back. They're like, "People are saying you're Hedefax. Is that true?" Oh my gosh, I'm such a huge fan. It's like, oh wow, I didn't think I'd meet so many fans. But no, I'm not like key core famous yet. In order to be famous, someone has to scream, "Oh my gosh, it's Hedefax," and glomp me. That's when I know that I'm famous. But yeah, overall, I thought that this con was going to be kind of depressing since I missed all the big stuff, but I'm actually really glad I went today, so I met all these like amazing people, and I met so many amazing friends, and that I'm going to hopefully keep in touch with in the future. And yeah, I'm just really excited. I'm just really happy that for today. Anyways, until then, keep on studying.